It has gotten dark and I see a road. I think I finally made it out to the road here. Oh yeah, there's the bridge down there. It is getting very, very late. I can't get any cell signal up here. And I haven't seen a soul. But I still have a long walk to go. If I can get out to the main road, I think I should be able to flag down somebody passing by and get back to the house. At least get cell signal. Ooh, what was that noise? Ooh, it's just the water running in the river. That scared me. If it wasn't the situation, I would be in awe of the scenery. But I am thirsty. I'm hungry. And I know my wife and kids are worried back home because I have not been able to get a hold to them. Oh, hey, 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 hey. 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 Please stop, 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 stop. Hey, Larry, man, am I glad to see you. You will not believe what happened. Yeah, I was up there on Elk Mountain. I was poking around up there, just checking things out. And turned around and somebody or something whacked me across the head. I didn't get a good look at them. And it knocked me out. Knocked me out cold. I was out for several hours. And I'm just now getting back down. They stole my truck. When I got back down to where I'd parked the truck, it was gone. Yeah, that's right. Can you give me a ride? Please. Okay, I appreciate that. Well, Larry, I do appreciate you giving me this ride. That you are literally a lifesaver. What are you doing up here so late? Ah, okay, so you're having to haul some tailings down from the mine. Try and get them sold. Put them on the train to Cheyenne, huh? Well, why so late? Ah, okay. Yes. I know what you mean. When you don't have folks show up for work and you have deadlines to meet, you kind of got to do what you got to do. I understand that. But my other question is, why are you coming this way? You are taking like the longest possible route to get from the mine to the train. Oh, really? So those guys over at the Elk Mountain Ranch harass you about driving past their place because of all the dust from the trucks. So it's easier just to go around. Man, I'm starting to wonder about that place. I don't know. I'm going to get down here and call the sheriff and have a talk with him and see if we can get a police report filed. I don't know. Man, I am just having a bad feeling. It just seems really shady to me. But I do appreciate you picking me up. I cannot thank you enough. Oh, so there is something I can do for you? You name it, and it'll be done. Okay, yeah, yep. Well, I do have to plant the grass. I do need to get some grass seed out first thing in the morning. And then I gotta find his truck. They took my truck. See if we can get the sheriff to try and find it for me. But in the meantime, I'm going to need some way to get around. Yeah, I saw that. Glenn's got that old Ford up there at the shop. He may, I might have to make an arrangement with him. So yeah, as soon as I get done with the grass, I will head on up and get started. Alright, well, good deal. You can drop me off right here. This will be good, and I'll just hop the fence and run in the house. Thanks a lot, Larry. Well, here we are. Just got done talking to the sheriff. Got the police report filed. And wouldn't you know, I am not the only person that has been harassed up there on Elk Mountain. He actually said a couple months ago, there was a group of kids, teenagers I guess it was, they were up there camping, and I got run off by somebody. It was dark at night. Couldn't get a good look at them. But they were run off as well. So you see here, we got the little seeder hooked up. Everything is just as I left it yesterday afternoon. So it is already full of seeds and fertilizer. We're going to go ahead and try and get the grass planted. I do have a headache this morning, but hopefully we can get things done before it gets any worse. See, there's a lot of weeds out there in the corn. I hope I can do something about that before they get too big. But I tell you, it was truly a blessing to have Cajun Larry drive by last night. What a coincidence. Really, really thankful that he came by. So he has a job for me as a way of repaying him for giving me a ride. He is shutting down the mine for a few days. So he knew I had to get this grass planted this morning, so he's still got several loads of tailings he needs to take off. And he didn't know how many he's going to get done, but he said that whatever's left up there, he needed me to run up there and haul it down to the train station for him, because he is actually going out of town. But the good news is he's going out of town and shutting down the mine. He's got quite a few guys out sick, and I just can't keep things going while he's away. So he's going to let his guys take the long weekend off, and he's going out of town. He said that I could use that truck and trailer and haul my dirt up to the mine and use the wash plant to see if there's any gold in that dirt. So that is something that could change our fortune here in Elk Mountain. But the problem that I'm going to have is getting all that dirt loaded up. So I need to look into something to speed up that process, because the little skid steer would take days. So I don't know what I'll do there. We'll have to look around and see what's available. The other thing I need to work on is getting a truck. Until I'm able to find my truck, or the sheriff can find it, I don't know what I'm going to do about getting around. So Larry, he's looking out for me. He mentioned that Glenn up there at the used car dealership has an old Ford sitting out there. It's been out there for a while. Ever since I've been up here in Elk Mountain, that truck's been sitting out there. So I don't know what's wrong with it. It may be a good deal just to get me some wheels so that I can drive around. I'm not real sure what I'll do if I don't have a truck. So I'm going to talk to Glenn just as soon as I get done with this. And then if I can work out a deal, maybe I'll grab that truck and then get up there and do the work that Larry needs me to do, so that I can borrow his truck and maybe start hauling some dirt up to the wash plant and getting that going. I know it's going to take a little bit of time for the wash plant to sift through all of the dirt, but it's also going to take me a lot of time just to load it up and haul it up there. So I got a long weekend to do that. We'll see how long it takes. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. But the biggest task I need to work on is getting this field planted. Really need to get some steady income, and I think this grass field would be just that. We can either make some hay, silage, or just sell the grass as is. But I do know there is a good market for hay here, and I think that there is some folks looking for silage as well. So both of those should be a pretty good source of income and something that will grow off rather quickly. I should be able to get a few cuttings of that a year off of the grass field, so we'll at least have that until we can start getting some crops. So let me continue on with this field here. Got a lot to do today. This little cedar is rolling along pretty good, but it is not very big, so it's going to take a little while to make it around this field here. Also, at some point, I'll need to grab the roller and get that done as well. You see a lot of rocks here. I definitely don't want those rocks getting slung up into the mower or picked up with a baler or something like that. So, got a lot to do today. A lot of stress after what happened last night. A lot of questions and not that many answers. So here we go. We're going to get through today and knock this field out, and somehow or another get another truck. Well, we are almost down here to the used car dealership. Had to walk from the farm. It's not that far down here, but it is a little ways. We're just right up here. We'll be up here to Glenn's shop, and we're going to check on that truck. Now, I went ahead after I got done seeding the field, and I hooked up to those rollers and pulled those across the field and got all of the rocks down underneath the soil, so that field is ready to go. So I have just over $14,000 to my name, and so I don't know. I mean, this is an old truck here. It looks like it's been fixed up a little bit. I don't know what Glenn is asking for it, so we're gonna run in there and check and see, and maybe have a new set of wheels. It is a good looking truck. Well, let's go check with Glenn. Hey, Glenn. Hey, yeah. Had to walk down here. Yep. Well, I couldn't come to a deal with Glenn. Didn't know, but that truck has been modified quite a bit. Chipped engine, a lot of upgrades. He wanted $32,000 for that truck. That is way out of my price range. But he said go around the corner and take a look at this car. He said it runs, but it's not pretty. But it will get you back on the road I said, well, how much? He said $850. I said sold. I don't care what it looks like. I need it. So $850. Where is this car over here? He said around the side of the building. Yeah, he's just got a bunch of junk back there. Let's see. There's a car over here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. That is a hunk of junk right there. Board seat. Oh, wow. Oh, my wife is going to kill me. Well, let's see if it runs. It runs. Horn works still. Oh, 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 we got two lights. There we go. Low beam. Looks like we have a low beam out. Do the blinkers work? Right blinker. Left blinker. No tag. That may be a problem. Well, this thing rolls. It is ugly. I don't think anybody is going to steal this one. Well, I am going to go ahead and head on up to the mine. Larry has gone on his trip. The mine is closed down, but he does have a couple loads of tailings he needs me to take off. So I'm going to get that done, and then got a couple things I need to do. I need to spray some corn or get those weeds out of the corn, and then I also need to use Larry's truck to try and get some of that dirt up there to the mine and run it through the wash plant. I'm really hoping that there's some gold in it, and that could really change things for me. Alright, well, I got the 2 loads of tailings taken down to the train station for Cajun Larry. You see over there, got a Hitachi loader brought in from the dealership. They had a loaner model that I could lease. Was working with the JCB here, trying to start loading up this dirt. Couple problems. One, it only holds a very small amount. It would take ages scoop in little buckets and load in that trailer. The other problem is it just barely clears the top of that trailer, so I needed something bigger. And I thought to myself, while I have the trailer, while Cajun Larry is out of town, I might as well take advantage, try and get some of this up to the wash plant, and hope it pays off. Now, there is a possibility there could be no gold in this, and this is all a waste of time. But Larry seemed to think that there would be gold in it, so we're gonna hope that he is right and get this down there and try to make a little bit out of it. And while I have this equipment, I'm going to go ahead and try and finish digging out the area that I want to put a shed in. So we'll get that done. I hope to get at least one load up to the mine, up to the wash plant today, so that it can start processing. Because I need some cash bad. I have $8,000 left. This rental, although it will be a great force multiplier, was very expensive, and so I need to make sure that I get something out of it, because as it is right now, I'm fixing to be in some serious trouble if I can't find a way to make some cash. I'm still not able to get a loan from the bank, still too new to the area. Got a few more months before they said to check back with them. They had said 6 months being in the area, so we need to go a little bit longer before the bank will loan us anything. So need something to get me by. So I'm going to continue loading up this truck here. We'll get a load and then head on up to the mine and get it dumped into the wash plant. Really excited to see what comes of this. I know it is quite the distance between here and the mine. Not efficient. Definitely not ideal. But we're trying to make the best of the situation. Well, alright, here we go. We're going to head on up to the mine, get this load of dirt up there, dump it into the wash plant, and hope that we see some little gold sparkly things come out the other side. I wonder if this is why Cajun Larry has a truck this color. He's the gold man. That makes sense now. That crazy fella. Made it all the way up here to the mine and just about down here to the wash plant. We'll get turned around here, try and back in. I'm not sure if Larry actually backs in the trailer or if he uses the loader to load up this thing here. So we're going to try it with the trailer, see what happens here. I don't know if the truck's going to be able to push it up that hill there. Oh yeah, I think it'll make it. Alright, we'll get this dumped out here into the wash plant. We're almost empty here. A lot of dirt in this trailer. There we go. So we'll get this truck back down to the farm and keep making some loads here. Alright, we took 2 loads of dirt up to the mine, and that got rid of the big pile that I had here laying in the way, really, here on the farmyard. And as you can see here, now I'm using the big loader here to really start digging out this hill here. This is where I am going to end up putting a shed in, so I'm trying to get this as flat as possible. And I figure while I have the truck, might as well use it and take this dirt down to the mine. I'll have to clean that up in just a moment. But this is working really well. The bucket is much bigger than that little skid steer that I have. And so it is taking a bigger bite out of the landscape here. And I had to make so many trips. I'm interested to see what will come out of the wash plant up there. And the nice thing about it is we will get both. Well, hopefully get some gold out of there, and then also there'll be some tailings left over from the washing of the soil, so we'll be able to collect those and take those off to sell as well. The only thing is a catch to all of this is Cajun Larry said he'd take 25%. I think is fair. He's letting us use the truck and trailer. He's letting us use the wash plant. He even had said there was plenty of diesel in the generator to run it. So I think that's fair. 25%. So that hopefully will end up working to our favor. I hope I still make enough to make it worth it. Really not as much dirt as I thought was going to be here. The mountain of dirt looked a lot bigger, but only 2 loads taken down so far. Of course, we've got a small pile I have scooped up here, and then we have what's left here to dig out. So in total, I'm really not sure how much it's going to end up being. So I am going to continue on with this, try and get the rest of this leveled out here. Do have the rental. It is costing me an hourly rate, and if I end up keeping it overnight, which I may have to do, I'll have to pay for a more rental, which concerns me a little bit because I am running out of money very, very quickly. So hopefully the sheriff will have some information for us soon. Hopefully we'll have some gold very soon. And hopefully things improve here around the farm. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope each and every one of you have a blessed day.